morning and welcome to the Morning Expresso by the Indian Express. My name is Rahil Philippos and here is today's big story. With India emerging from the shadow of the coronavirus pandemic amid an ebbing third wave, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's economic recovery strategy hinges on a sharp step up in government spending, which in due course is expected to spur private investment that has so far remained stalled. The standout feature of this year's budget is that the government has ramped up capital expenditure while largely restricting revenue expenditure. Will the capex push in the budget succeed? How is the strategy different from what has been done in countries such as the US? This is the ninth budget under Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Is there a pattern emerging? We explain. Elections to 5 states, which account for a fifth of India's population, are barely 10 days away, but they seem quite a distance from Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's budget speech. Devoid of any political feelers, the 90-minute speech showcased a budget strategy driven more by economic assumptions than any political imperatives, except when it came to reforms. In response, the Congress accused the government of presenting a capitalist budget, giving a short shrift to the poor, and offering no roadmap for job creation and plan to address challenges like widening inequality, falling incomes, and rising unemployment. Most opposition leaders, including Mamata Banerjee, Arvind Kejriwal, and Akhilesh Yadav, argued that the budget had nothing for the common man. The left echoed the sentiment. In an opinion column on the IndianExpress.com, Palanivel Tyagarajan, the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, writes that the budget encroaches on states' rights as well as its domains. And now for our must-read stories. This is possibly the first instance of an industry cheering the imposition of a steep levy on the asset class it trades in. Investors and startups operating in the digital asset and cryptocurrency ecosystem hailed Sitharaman's move to tax at 30% any income from transfer of any virtual digital asset, calling it the further mainstreaming of the asset class. Crypto investors believe that this is the first step towards the eventual legitimization of this asset class. With Mayawati set to kick off her election campaign in Agra today, many will be hanging on to her every word to see which way the BSP leans or whether she will choose to remain neutral and keep her options open. With diehard supporters of Mayawati maintaining that she will be the kingmaker post-counting day, a section of her core supporters, the Jatavs, appear unsure. It remains to be seen whether they will end up shifting their loyalty either to the BJP or to the SP-RLD alliance. A day after Arunachal teen Meeram Tarun was reunited with his family after he was allegedly abducted by the Chinese People's Liberation Army, his family has alleged that he was tortured in captivity. His father says that he was kicked and even electrocuted by Chinese soldiers. And finally, despite having led just once in his 9-year career, Hardik Pandya has been selected as captain of the Indian Premier League's Ahmedabad franchise. But he doesn't seem too worried. You don't have to be a captain to lead, he said after the announcement. One doesn't have to follow Pandya for too long to know that the flamboyant 28-year-old likes the attention. In this regard, he might even turn out to be an inspired pick. He gives the sense that he wants to be his own man, and now is his chance to do just that. And that's all for today's Morning Expresso. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express's YouTube channel for the latest news updates.